Okay, can I just request if you can have just to introduce everyone who's here as among our guests. I'll introduce Mr. Joshi. He's just stepped out for a phone call. Of course, from the teachers. So we are really pleased to have today with us Mr. Ajay Joshi. He is the Honorary Secretary of the School Association, as well as the Joint General Manager of the Airports Authority of India. A round of applause for him, please. Mr. Deepak Khobrapade. I see. Okay. So he is the president of the Airport Association, and unfortunately he has not been able to meet it. Come over today. Mr. Subramaniam, president of the Alumni Association. Please. I think you missed the flower showers. Mr. Rajesh, secretary of the Alumni.
Yeah, he's on his way.
He's on his way. The principal of our school, Miss Shirley.
I'm getting out from Miss Potato.
Yes, that's right. I was in fact just remembering Miss Potato ma'am, and I have some very pleasant memories of having interacted with her, but I also used to be very frightened of her temper and her discipline. So I don't know if Shirley ma'am is carrying on that rich tradition, or from her face it looks like she's not as strict.
Dynamic personality.
So big round of applause. Ma'am, thank you very much. Miss Anna Jacob, teacher, ex-principal of the school. And now I'm coming to the names of our teachers who are familiar. Of course, they have changed over time as all of us, but by looking at them, I think their faces immediately come like a flashback. So start with Pandey sir. Bhandari sir, who's sitting over there. Vatsala miss. I'm sure you would agree that her voice has remained the same. So, I want to welcome. Let's a round of applause.
He's the current vice principal. The professor is the current
Alumni.
Thank you. So you're the vice principal in the school. So I just want to make sure I'm doing the right sequence. So, as I was mentioning, I think thanks to this program that has been set up by Nitin, and along with Nitin, I mean, I just take Nutan's name because for us, we are the twins that were there in the class. And if I remember, because I have this tag of being studious linked to me, so I remember we had a poem that was there, right, about twins, I think in grade 9 or grade 10. So Nitin will do all the mischief and Nutan will get scolded by our teachers. I don't know if you remember that poem that we had. Anyway, so Nitin and Nutan for me go together, and of course a lot of people in the organizing committee, including Vidya Shinoy, who called me up and said, "Dhar went like a train. I am Vidya Shinoy from batch APHS," because that was the introduction that she was giving us, because we are also, thanks to this occasion, meeting ourselves after a long time. So really an applause for all of you, our students. And I can imagine, on a Sunday morning with घर गृहस्थी की जो जिम्मेदारियां हैं उसके साथ साथ we have found that we have come over here, so really appreciate the efforts of the organizing committee, especially from section B, who took a lot of initiative. And of course I want to also thank Harish, who is sitting over here, who with technology got all of us in section 8 together through the WhatsApp group. And then after that, he was just mentioning that he has been so busy that he has actually taken a back lead. But Manish, thank you very much. And Anil Mantri, of course, sitting over there. Nasser has not come over here, but Nasser is the first one who got in touch with me saying we are having this function. We must come together. And I said, whatever it is, I would really like to come over here. So thanks to all of you who have taken the initiative to come and organize this. I just want to start with a small thing before a formal welcome speech, which is that there was a teacher who was actually going ahead and meeting all the students. The teacher had invited all the students, and there was a get-together of this type. And all of the the students who had then become grown-ups, they were actually searching the cup in which they were going to take the tea. And after they had done all that, the teacher actually said, "Did you see how much time you are taking in terms of which cup you're going to take the tea in?" Right? All of you, some of you are thinking, "Ye achhi wali hai, ye thoda toota hua hai." So, this is a very normal. And the teacher very rightly said to the students, "See, it is all of us are taking that for drinking tea. The cup is only holding the tea, but all of us in our life pay so much more attention to the outer holder of what is really important for us. What is important for us was the tea, not really the holder of the tea, but we also pay so much attention." So it's just something which I want to share with all of you, and how true it is that in our day-to-day lives and so on, and now of course we have reached a stage where we are not in the corporate race. I think we have passed that. But I think a lot of our time, energy gets spent in these type of things in terms of what type of cup am I going to drink in. And frankly, if you see, it's the cup which is pristine, just a white bone china. There you cannot have any errors because वो एकदम visible हो जाएगा. Decorated cup में तो चीजें छिप जाती हैं. So with that, I just wanted to go ahead and share, because the role of teachers and their wisdom and their perspective on things is something that we should always go ahead and keep in mind, because we can never forget that today where we are is all thanks to our teachers and to the school, which really has made us what we are today. Next to the parents, it's really the teachers who really go ahead and shape us. So, thank you very much. Just sharing from a small personal instance as I was growing up, and somewhere it happens, and I just want to share from a personal thing. My parents at times thought maybe you should go ahead, or they had been told maybe you should go ahead and join another school, right? And I don't mind sharing, I don't know how the school is doing today, but Holy Family School was something that at that point of time was seen to be from a cup point of view, it had a better cup. And we had then met up with Ms. Potato, and she mentioned something very similar, that we have actually, you have been with the school right from KG. I remember Miss Kita, she used to be a KG teacher, right? About the community hall, that was a KG class where we were many of us started from there. That this is a bonding that is there of student and teacher which has started. So we can't get selfish at the time of saying, नहीं अभी हम हमारे grounding और जो base है वो अच्छा हो गया, अभी हम दूसरे school में जाएंगे. So I'm just wanted to share that. I got very emotional, and I really wanted to go ahead and thank all the teachers who have shaped us and who have inculcated the values that are there, because today it's just such a tough environment over there that unless we are true to ourselves, unless we are true to the values, and teachers really have shaped us next to only the parents. So we owe a sense and a lot of gratitude to our teachers, to the school. I want if all of us can please stand up and request all of us to, as a mark of respect to all the teachers who are not with us today, who've gone into a better world, as I say. So if we can have a 1 minute mark of respect to our teachers. Thank you. With that, I'd like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Joshi, to please share a few words with us.
Thank you. Good morning to all respected teachers, Mr. Subramaniam, and all of you. Thanks for making me chief guest. Though I was pleading with Nitin Bhai Shah कि let me be on the other side. उधर से ज़्यादा मजा आएगा ये function देखने में rather than इधर से. Because to be an ex-student, whenever I come to school as secretary, I long to be a student, but I rarely get a chance being the secretary here. So of course, at that time I go back to my school in Nagpur, and as you are all in touch, though I am a 1982 batch pass out, 10th I passed in 1982 in Nagpur Dharampet High School. We also have our annual gathering every year, and I enjoy going there this time. Thanks to all of you for organizing this wonderful function, because what teachers long in their professional life most is recognition from students, and that is what I have seen from last my 10 years of experience being in the management. को सबसे अच्छा तब लगता है जब उनके बच्चे उनके पास आते हैं और उनसे प्यार भर से मिलते हैं. तो इसके लिए आप सब लोगों ने किया, तो आपका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया कि आपने टीचर्स को इज्जत से नवाजा. वी आर सॉरी दैट अदर टीचर्स कुड नॉट कम टू अटेंड दिस ब्यूटीफुल फंक्शन. एंड टू टेक योर थॉट फॉरवर्ड, you should do this every year, and it's right thing that you have started from the junior most class. This is the class where KG section assembles, right? So you have a lot of opportunity. Next year we can assemble in first standard class, uske baad second standard start, and you can gradually go back to your childhood again and live your childhood again for 10 or 12 years at least, and then again come back and start from KG, of course. So that is my wish, that your batch continues to do that, and all other batches also continue to do that. आपने सही कहा, कब तो उतना अच्छा नहीं है, बट अंदर का जो मटेरियल है उसमें कोई कमी नहीं है. जो स्कूल में बच्चों को पढ़ाई दी जाती है, द वैल्यूज दैट टीचर्स गिव, द डेडिकेशन दे हैव इज सो मच मोर बेटर देन ऑल अदर पॉश स्कूल्स दैट वी गो अराउंड एंड स्कूल. ये लोग मिट्टी से जुड़े हैं, ये लोग सर्विस की भावना से यहाँ आते हैं, पैसे कमाने की भावना से नहीं आते हैं, इसलिए शायद बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं. और यही है कि when schools like Parle Tilak and Madhavrao Bhagwat today are struggling for students,